Hey guys, it's Courtney, and today I'm going to be breaking down everything you need to know about slime and classic slime recipes. Before we get started, I'm having a giveaway right now for a $100 Visa gift card running until June 30th, and all you have to do to enter is be subscribed to this channel and follow me on Instagram, which I will link down below, and that's where I'll also be announcing the winner as well. For any slime recipe, we're going to start with glue. You could use clear glue, white glue, glitter glue. My favorite is Elmer's glue, and the measurements for this do not have to be exact, so keep that in mind. The next step I like to do is add in texture, which is optional. For fluffy slime, you could add shaving foam. Shaving gel will work, you just kind of have to activate it beforehand, or you could use some hand wash for a more bubbly, crunchy foam, or you could use both. So for this slime, I'm using some shaving foam. Again, these are optional, and I just like to put that in first and kind of stir it in all together because the whiteness of the foam will affect our color, so I like to get like a solid base before we add any color or extra into it. So the next thing we're going into is color. So for color, this is also optional. You can keep your slime white. There's tons of different things you could use. You could use acrylic paint, which you could get at Walmart for like 50 cents. It's really cheap. You could use gel food coloring or regular food coloring as well. I do prefer the regular to the gel. And then all you have to do is mix it in. So for this one, I'm using some light blue acrylic paint. There's so many fun colors of acrylic paint, which I love, and this does not come off on your hand. When you just add it in and form your slime, it won't come off once it's all made into a slime. So I'm just stirring it in. You could add as much or as little as you want to get whatever color your heart desires. So then the next step is to add any add-ins, which is another optional step, but some ideas for this are glitter, which I'm going to be using for this video. There is so many cool add-ins and glitters. I have these confetti things here. You could use styrofoam balls to make foam. You could use these crunchy pellets. There's just so many different options out there. I like this one for fishbowl slime. I'll link as much fun stuff like this in the description box below if you want to check it out. I even have this pearl pigment, so pigments work well if you want like a pearl finish. For this video, I'm using a bunch of different glitters though, and I'm just mixing it all in. And of course, you could use any combination. You could use glitter with styrofoam balls and the crunchy beads, like whatever you want. Just mix it all in, and I like to do it before I activate it usually. That way it really sticks in good. Now you'll see as I start to stir this together that some of the glitter does kind of like disappear. It's not as glittery as you might think, and this is because I'm using white glue. If you use clear glue, you could see the glitter a lot more. And again, this is just kind of like playing around with slimes and just figuring out what you like best and what you like to add into your slimes. So I'm just mixing that all together, and then the last step is like a finish that you could add to your slime if you would like. Again, this is optional. You could add lotion to make it extra stretchy. You could add baby oil to make it extra shiny, or you could even add baby powder, and this is going to give it a matte finish. Again, you could use like a combination of the lotion and the baby oil, and the lotion also does help give it a scent. You could add essential oils if you would like. For this, I'm adding in some baby oil to make it nice and shiny, and then I'm just mixing it all together. So I wanted to kind of do this video to like break it down for you what each thing does, and you could just make multiple combinations. So the next step is activators. This you have to use for your slime to form. I'm using Stay Flow, which is a liquid starch. It's one of my favorite activators. I did a whole video though on activators, so there, if you don't have this, you could use laundry detergent, you could use like saline solution and baking soda. So if you would like to see more activators that you could use, I will link that video down below so you could check it out if you do not have this. So I add a little bit at a time. You always want to add your activator very slowly, and then once your slime starts to form, then that's when you go in and knead it, and the kneading will really make it come all together. You could see it doesn't look completely formed right here, but then you just keep working it and you get a formed slime. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys, for those of you who may not know, is how to make a slime swirl. So this video is literally a little bit of everything. All you have to do is basically stretch your slime and keep folding it in half, and it creates like these lines down your slime like so. Then all you have to do is place like the base of it in your hand, and then I like to wrap it around about once and then tuck the remaining slime under. That way you get like a perfect little slime swirl. So I hope you guys found this video informative and helpful, and I will talk to you really soon. Bye!